Thank you for that warm introduction. Now, I got to put a quick disclaimer on all this. They told me this was going to be a clean show, so I'm done now. No, just kidding. Okay, so good evening, everyone, again, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you continue to enjoy the show while I share my story about how having a Jeep wreck can really be a pain in the neck. I would like to share the delightful chaos that comes with the pain of having your vehicle suddenly wrecked and the equally charming insurance claims and repair process. It's sometimes like having an uninvited guest at a dinner party that you just can't get rid of. Picture this. It's Sunday morning, sun is shining, and I'm feeling fresh in my Sunday best. And I'm getting out to the vehicle, ready to go to meet the family. We're going to be hearing my brother's sermon. It's going to be, and I'm from a big family, so it's going to be a bunch of us out there, the uncles, the aunties, everybody to hear this. So I'm kind of geeked up about this. So step outside, full of optimism, only to find my Jeep looking like it's auditioning for a demolition derby or something. There's broken glass everywhere in front of it, all about the sides of it. It looked like something happened, but I couldn't quite piece it together just yet. Walk around, and then my rear tire, it looked like it was trying to make the impression of a pretzel, kind of like the left rear tire was shrugging his shoulder or something like that. So I had to, as she alluded to, take a big tight deep breath, gather myself, and think about what I'm gonna do next because this Jeep, um, as a service connected veteran, it's not just my mode of transportation, but it's kind of like my independence and my window to the world. And it's my way to get to my appointments and my lifeline to convenience. So when I saw my vehicle all mangled up, I knew I was about to embark on a journey that could be even potentially vicious at times, dealing with insurance and repairs like I've had to do before, with even the occasional existential crisis or so, whatever. But first stop, insurance company. So I'm relentlessly trying to contact them through apps, phone calls. Finally, they, for 2 days, then I'm running into renditions of, please hold, your call is very important to us. Then later, they finally towed my car. Now, that whole 2 day thing that was a delay was all about saying that the vehicle was drivable. Now, I'm no mechanic, but I know that the left wheel kind of doing something like that is not going to make it very far. So we went with the back and forth dance with the insurance company after all these issues. And finally, uh, when I thought I was doomed, then I got this young man named Corey Lee from Ohio on the phone. And he swoops in like a superhero in khakis. I mean, I don't know if he had an S or a C on his chest for Corey, but Corey not only sorted out my rental car situation, but he also convinced his boss to bump up my budget to Chicago standards so that I didn't have to actually do the vehicle itself. I could just do the ride share and get around. Now, part of that was because Corey has relatives here in Chicago, so he kind of was familiar with how things go in Chicago and knew what was happening. So Corey kind of carried the ball, so I was cool with the insurance claims process from there. Now, fast forward to the repair shop, where Courtney, the receptionist slash master multitasker, and Demetrius, the mechanic with a PhD in auto repairs, took the wheel literally. They kept me updated with voice messages so detailed that they could have been podcast episodes themselves. Demetrius even test drove my car multiple times to ensure perfection. It delayed the process, but yes, I mean, thoroughness is underrated sometimes, right? So I almost felt like I knew Demetrius before I got there. And when I finally met him, it was like we knew each other already. I mean, he was very astute with everything. When he finally called me in for the vehicle, um, for the big reveal, then he told me about all the background where he had to step by step go to bat for me with the insurance company to ensure that I had the best parts available. And I mean, it was borderline comedic the way that he was telling me about it. I mean, the way he told me about it was pretty funny, but it was real life. So that was why it was so serious. And um, after he told me all that, then, I was kind of, a little nervous, but then he took me outside and it would just happen to be a sunny day here in Chicago recently when I picked it up. And voila, it looked like it was almost off the showroom floor. Uh, I mean, they even fixed things on it that it was kind of sin of omission. I didn't say anything, but so they fixed stuff that really wasn't in part of the car, part of the accident. But I mean, they banged up both sides of my vehicle, so whatever. But anyway, uh, moral of the story is that the claims, the wreck, and the repair process can be very painful. However, it can be a lot less painful when you have the right people in the right places. And I thank you for listening, and may your evening be far less eventful and painful than my Sunday morning was. Thank you.